CBS 42 News reporter Robert Sherman is live in Hoover to explain.
Good evening, Sherry. Hoover City Administrator Alan Rice tells me that beyond this ridge lies about 273 acres of undeveloped land, which Administrator Rice tells us could be rezoned into a planned development district. And Rice tells us that this could provide more flexibility for developments down the road. But some of the local residents tell us that they're hopeful that if this gets rezoned, it won't affect their community too much. Just off of John Hawkins Parkway in Hoover is the Lakeview community. Susie Knighton has lived here for 19 years and loves it.
It's just probably the best neighborhood that I know of around here.
But adjacent to the Lakeview community are 273 acres of undeveloped land tucked behind these treetops. Alan Rice, the Hoover City Administrator, tells us that the Planning and Zoning Commission has recommended that this land be rezoned to a planned development district.
Well, it's a very unusual zoning class. It proposes, or presumes rather, that the property owner will bring a future specific plan.
Rice tells us that right now there isn't one, but a proposal for this property could in theory be commercial, residential, or something in between.
Anything that is approved by the City Council upon recommendation of the Planning Commission.
Rice tells us that should a development be proposed, the nearby residents will be notified, which is important to Knighton. To be clear, she doesn't want to see any development there whatsoever, but she thinks it's inevitable.
I'm not naive enough to believe that nothing will ever go up there because, you know, it's prime property.
So, should a development proposal come forward, she wants the city to have the final check on the plans.
I'm trusting that they're going to do what they say they do. I have no other choice.
And Jack and Sherry, in terms of who owns this property behind me, there's actually 4 ownership groups, one of which is U.S. Steel, and we reached out to them for a comment today. They did not return our request for a comment, but in terms of how this process moves forward, City Administrator Alan Rice tells us that the City Council could vote on whether to rezone this plot of land as early as next Monday. Reporting live in Hoover, Robert Sherman, CBS 42 News. Local coverage you can count on.
Robert doing the dirty work. Robert, thank you.